Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I think. Is it Wednesday? Yes. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Amelia. Good morning, Janelle. Not y'all. I want to be first. Good morning. Good morning. How are you girls this morning? Hey. So, we just got out of some high impact news. I could start trading, but I'm actually probably going to wait until like 9:15 cuz with this big of a move and it pretty much making it actually finished the retracement. All right, so we close that on up. I might start trading beforehand. We'll see. I will tell you one trade I am gonna stay away from today is gonna be this, where like it rotates over a level. Definitely gonna do that because there was a trade that set up this morning like that, and it would have lost, but I didn't take it. You guys can see I am super positive so far this morning, and I would love to just not trade if I'm being honest, but I'm gonna still trade. So I'll show you guys on the time-based chart. This is what the trades look like. I took this buy here and then this sell here, and on the Renkos, one of the sell entry was actually a double entry by accident. But this was the buy here off of the bias change zone. Well, there, and then the sell, like I said, was an accidental double entry, and it was late. That's why it was double, because I didn't even see that the freaking bar had already closed. But either way, it was a full win. Whatever. And now we're here. So those are the only two trades that I've taken. The contracts are multiplied on the account that renews tomorrow. Well, they were. I doubled the contracts initially, but at this point, I'm gonna stop doubling them, and I'm just going to just have a single contract because it's only about $280 away from being back to the full drawdown. So it's really kind of no need for me to continue doubling contracts. So as long as we don't have a string of losses, knock on wood, for the rest of the session, we should be able to get that last little bit. Even if I just get another $150 to $200, I'll go ahead and just carry the balance over because I wasn't very profitable or positive on that account to begin with. I think it went 30 something dollars in profit, and then it just immediately went straight into drawdown for the rest of the time that I've had the account. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wait until 9:15. But this was a trade that I could have taken. It would have come one tick from stopping me out, but that would have been a really nice buy. I'm just waiting just because of how crazy the market was. Um, but it's nice to see that it still works. I want to see something. 44, 3. All right. Yeah. Holding an order until 2K profit today. Nice. I was short from the high. Got some good money. I saw the dip on Q. Get the green. I saw we just chat for 1.5 hours. No, I'm still gonna trade. You know how I am. I gotta still trade. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be pissed because I don't have the documentation in my journal for one, like my online journal, and also just because I still gotta take every trade. Now, if I was in PAs, I definitely probably would stop. I told you guys I think I'm gonna stop at like either 250 or 350 in profit each day. Once I get to PAs, it's probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm only gonna take so I did finish working on two more of the six, I think, remaining setups that I had left to finish fixing. Um, so I'm only gonna take trades where I already have the data for, and then only the ones that I'm super duper like confident in. So basically, as long as the entry bar and the previous reversal bar don't rotate over a level together, then I'll take the trade. I will. I'll trade those. So I got out before the numbers came in my 2 minutes. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? You opened the second order by... Yeah, I did. I could just trade one of the accounts. One of the ones is like, I think this is week 3. The other one we just started yesterday. Then the other one has to renew tomorrow. So I'm going to just trade them. I told you guys, my goal is by the end of this month to be trading a PA. Whether it's with Apex or Top Step, I don't really care. I just want to be trading in PAs again. Or again, for the first time. So I got to just get all this shit done. For real, for real. I just gotta. Yep, Trenches green. You small green. Yeah, so what happens when I do double orders by accident? So, when I'm on the chart trader, so this is what typically will happen. I'm on the chart trader. I'll click the close button, you know, so that it enters me at the reversal sell bar. Well, what happens sometimes is either I see that it finally set up the way that I wanted to, and I'll click the button, not realizing that the bar already closed. So if that's the case, I have to use the sell click order, because what'll happen is, let's say that the bar already closed and we're 2 or 3 bars, maybe even 4 bars already into the trend, and I click that button. Well, now I'm 4 ticks late. You get what I'm saying? So what happened was, I think with this one, I definitely clicked it late, and when I realized I clicked it late, I clicked it again. Well, if I click it again, then it's just gonna put me into an entry again when the next bar closes, because when you click this button, it's going to enter you once that bar closes regardless. And so yeah, in order for me to get out, I need to click the break even button basically, or I could click close all, but obviously if I'm in profit, I'm just gonna click the break even button and just let it do what it do. And which is what I did once I realized I was in double entries, but then it just continued to take off. So I kind of got lucky that time, but I have been in double entries before, and it was not good. Not good at all. More like 2 losses kind of thing. 20, 25. All right. So I've definitely realized yesterday that I needed to pull over. So first of all, I took a great nap, but that made me I was just awake for no reason. So I was up till like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock actually. But I did realize that I needed to pull quite a bit of rules over from the other way that I was trading this. Not necessarily like where I want the POC to be, but like small things like if it pulls back to my middle half trend, but the previous reversal bar touched the minor half trend, then my POC has to be opposite. We have to trap at that point basically. So certain things like that I needed to pull over that I didn't really realize, because the week worth of data that I back tested the last couple of days that took me so long to do, there just wasn't a lot of examples of certain things, so I didn't really know what to pull over and what not to. So I kind of used some of my old data as well, because the reality is, and this is what I thought to myself after the fact, I'm like, well, for the most part, if anything already had that like I needed it to be a trap, well, we can pull that data over, because even though I didn't know what the delta was for the majority of the setups, it doesn't matter what the delta is. If it's a trap, we take it. The only thing that really changed was how I handle if we're just going, it's not a trap, you know, it's the buyers are in control for a buy and the sellers are in control for a sell. Those particular trades, really the main thing that changed is I need to pay attention to the delta. And then the other big change that delta made for me was when it comes to counter trend divergence. With counter trend divergence, no matter if it's a trap or not, the delta needs to be positive. So as in the delta of my reversal bar needs to be, that I enter on, needs to be more than the delta of the previous reversal bar for the regular counter trend divergence. That's a thing. So yeah. All right, it's 9:15 now. Let's see what we can get going. Let's see. Requested only one payout, 22.50. Taking a millions advice and creating larger cushions. That's a nice payout though. That's on your 75K. Asian session's been having movement lately. Really, Trenches? I used to, like, honestly, because I was such a night owl, I would actually prefer if I could trade the Asian session and maybe even London and just be done. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hmm. 32. And I feel like I'm gonna have to watch. I might not take any regular pullbacks to my minor level because I just have a feeling that I want the delta to be a certain way if we're trapping. I don't know. I just have a feeling. So we'll see. Matter of fact, where's my... Where the hell is my notebook? Oh, right here. No. So I might just only take trades at my at the middle and major half trends for the rest of the session, maybe, and then divergence probably. And that might be it because oh, interesting, actually. That actually would make a lot of sense. All right, so all right, I'm gonna go check something real quick and then I'm gonna start trading. So I want to see that trade that rotated over the VWAP. I want to see something with it if I can find it. I don't remember where it was. I just remember it would have been a loss if I took it. I think what happens with the regular pullbacks, if we are trapping, I think the delta has to look a certain way. but it's like opposite of what you would think, but it also kind of makes sense why it would be that way. Where the hell is it? I can't even freaking find it. I remember it was a buy. Bro, it don't take all of this to find the shit. Let me see. Oh, here it goes right here. 56. That one was how I wanted it though. Maybe if it's rotating over a level, it's a little different. All right, let's trade. Just 175K. I requested only one payout because that's all I could. Pay for my Bahamas stay, then I'll worry about my flight in a few months. When are you going again? Didn't you say like May or something like this? How many PAs are you guys trading now? Each of you. Me and Amelia were just talking about the drama with the CEO of FTT who doxed a customer who I guess showed up at his house or something. Which, first of all, you're crazy as hell to show up to anybody's house because you should be glad that you're still living and breathing, okay? That's number one. But the CEO doxing was definitely 1000% out of line. And yeah, he just opened himself up for a lawsuit. And for me, I'm one of those people where like what you do to one, you could do to others. So who are you going to dox next? You know what I mean? Even though you're the CEO, you at this point, you can't be trusted with anyone's information. I don't know. That's just weird. Like I said, though, I get it. Like, you showed up to my damn house. But doxing, I don't really know if that was smart. I could see if you, like, named the person, but putting a address out there and everything else, now you've crossed some lines there, bud. Just a mess. Say hot mess. All right. I gotta make sure. All right. We dropped down too far. End of March. I have 5, but only 3 are worth it. I'm weak. 1 so far, 2 more in a month. Nice, nice. I think I'm gonna go for the new year and probably a few with Top Step. I think that would be a good idea. 3 PAs as of yesterday. 2 evals showing up at the man's house. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you threw in a 25K. What made you throw in a 25? I'm curious. I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know if I would even feel comfortable having 20 accounts with Apex right now. I feel like the bigger your payout, the more shit you might have to do to jump through hoops to get a payout right now. I don't know. I'm not all the way convinced at the moment. 9, 11. All right. That's not what I wanted to say. I don't really want to trade off of this old zone. I'd rather us either use it as support to continue the uptrend or just break it and start heading down, one of the two. Good morning, new trader. How are you this morning? They're sitting on $1 million in a PA. I'll send 10 videos for my 40K. I mean, I would too. I just don't like how they're doing the payout stuff right now. Good morning, Granny. I just don't. Like I said, I'm still going to trade with them, but I definitely would feel better having accounts elsewhere as well. And that would be my priority. Like, hitting my profit target for the day on those accounts will have a higher priority than hitting it on Apex. Alright, we're in that like really weird space where we broke one part of the zone but not the other, so we just got some downside pressure there. So I just want to see us break through it. You too used to trade into the one personal account. 1.4K is nice. So how do you determine, like, I know Janelle, you said that you only want to trade a certain number of days in your personal account, right? Because I feel like you said you don't trade it every day and you were only looking to trade it a certain number of times per week or per month. Is it something where like you just take your A++ setups and after you've reached your goal of how many days you want to trade it in that week or month, you just stop until, you know, everything you reset? And reset, I mean, like, if you do, let's say, 5 times in a month, then you just wait until the following month, or how are you doing that part? 308. Okay. What the hell? Props taking too much of your time and money, exactly. I'll tell her you said good morning when she comes back around the corner. She probably gonna tell me I had her up all night. Even though I wasn't like, I mean, I was up, but I just kept having to use the bathroom while I was awake and all kind of stuff. Then this is the crazy part. I go to sleep at 5. I wake up at 7 because the next door neighbor, he like early in the morning, usually around 7 o'clock, he'll take his motorcycle out, do a lap. He basically, the same lap that I walk twice for my mile when I walk in the neighborhood, he does that one lap and he pulls that motorcycle back into the freaking driveway. Bro, why at 7:30 in the morning? Why you can't do this when you get home from work or something? And the thing is, like, his driveway is right outside of my window, like right outside of it. It doesn't matter how many fans that I have going, I will still hear him. Like, have some fucking courtesy, sir. Please. It drives me nuts. Ugh. Alright, what's that? 67. Alright, that wasn't valid. But yeah, he's been driving me crazy with that for a long time. And the fact that I went to sleep 2 hours prior to him doing it, I was so pissed. So I got up, used the bathroom, waited for him to come back in the driveway, and then had to try to get a little bit of sleep before I had to wake back up at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Not happy. Okay. Not even the slightest. Alright, zigzags messed up on that swing, so we wait again. Not what I'm looking for. Alright, while I'm waiting on a setup, I'll show you guys. Maybe I won't. Oh, because it's over there. I don't know why it's over there. Well, that's real ghetto. Alright, so hopefully we can keep this green streak going today, but full drawdown, this is the account I just started yesterday, and then 22 is the one where I'm trying to get it back to full drawdown by the end of the session. This one doesn't really matter, but this one I just want to see if we can get back. So I'm probably either way not going to purposely fill the account anyway. It's no point. It's so close to 2,500, and I feel pretty good about the strategy, but I feel like every time I say that, then it doesn't pan out. But this account actually I have 38 trading days on. So to have 38 trading days on it and to just start, well, I started off today with I think it was down like 760 or something like that. It's really not that bad considering some of the changes that I've made over time and a little experimenting and stuff like that. So stuff like that lets me know that I'm making progress, even if sometimes I feel like I can't see the progress. You know what I mean? So yeah. Been given A+ setups daily. Nice. Taking one trade twice a week on my personal account. Oh yeah, the Hellcats. Like I call me weird, but I just don't understand like, I know guys who don't like cars because they're not loud enough. Like if they're into sports cars and stuff, it's like, oh, that car isn't loud enough. Why do you want a loud car? It must be the attention, because what? I don't know. Even when other people like ride by me in some of those cars, like with those crazy engines and stuff, and all the way they have the exhaust, and I'm just like, why do you want to hear this? I don't know. I like silence while I'm driving. I don't want to hear all that crap. I don't. The lady handling my life insurance policy. I do, and my goals now. She wanted me for lunch, so see if I can help her a few things in her personal investments. Ooh, nice. Till it's gonna cost her. No, that'll be nice though. I think I tell everybody, learning this skill it's an unmatched skill. You can know how to do practically anything on this earth, but knowing how to trade will get you so far. So far. Alright, I just want the market to do what I want. Y'all know when we are creating new highs and doing all that crap, I ain't nothing I could do. Especially the way we're creating them at the moment. plus we're trading at the extended support levels as well. Damn, how far out are we? So the fourth support level is 351. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're about 7 support levels below the fourth one. So we're like 11 support levels beyond the pivot level, the middle pivot level. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. I'm surprised we're that extended. Well, they do base it off of intraday data, but I'm surprised we're that extended considering what yesterday looked like. Okay. I just wanted to see the daily candles. Gotta be patient. Oh, let me write down that's not where that changed. I don't know why I locked that. You saw tiny you know what syndrome? Wait. Tiny or tiny man syndrome? What are we talking about here? I'm so confused. No, I don't like Hellcat SRTs. Matter of fact, I don't even. No, I'm not attracted to stuff like that at all. My friend is complaining about work right at this minute. I said, have you started trading yet? Exactly. Because if you haven't listened to me, you don't get to complain. So I'm thinking, oh yes, the day is kicking my ass. Oh, good morning, Applejacks. I hope you feel better. Amelia, I just saw your message on Discord asking if I forgot about y'all. I'm weak. No, I was looking because the market was moving so fast after the high impact news. I was like trying to concentrate to see if I was going to take trades immediately, you know, like after my 2 minutes was up, but then I was like, no, I'm not. Let me just start the stream. It's a great run, ran along. Barely got. Aw, I hope you feel better. 4 a.m. is my sleep time, honey. I would like to know. it's not. Well, maybe. Nope. Hopefully, I have time today to finish the last couple of setups I need to finish. I don't know if I'll have time. 2K came out today, so that's really what I want to be doing, but I probably won't even get on there today. I really just want to finish this stuff, if I'm being honest. Alright, 3. Except you gotta do it right. Neutral point of control. Great. I wanted to take that buy, but there was a neutral point of control, so I couldn't. Oh, that's a 15-minute chart. I'm like, why is it moving like that? Now I just have to remember my super simplified rules. Especially like all the trades at the middle and major half trend levels are so simplified, and for the most part so are the regular pullbacks, but now it's so simple I have to like unlearn the complicated stuff. So for the most part now, like with the middle and major half trend levels, it's just a matter of, okay, does my entry bar wick off of the level, or does the level go through the body of the candle? And that'll determine kind of what I'm looking for, or basically if I can trade or not. And for the most part, that's really it. There's like I forgot to make this red. There's like for each of them one particular pattern that I can't trade, and that's it. And then like the divergence that's going in the same direction of the trend, not the counter trend divergence, but the trend divergence, for each of those there's one certain pattern that I can't trade, and for the most part it's a free-for-all from there. So that's going to kind of take some getting used to, which sounds weird because it's like, well, if it's more simple it should be easy to remember, but not when you have to unlearn something that you had complicated before. So that's gonna kind of be the hard part a little bit, just a tad, just a tad. Looks with my flashlight. You got 2K? I didn't get it yet. I pretty much know I'm gonna make my center the exact same as my previous center for the most part. A shooting big who has interior and perimeter defense. That's really all I care about. And a little bit of passing, obviously, because I need break starter. But both of my centers, like one of them has break starter on silver and the other one has an 80 pass act. So I have it on gold. Or is it a 90 pass act? I think it might be a 90 pass act. I really like that center. However, there's no perimeter defense, which is not good, especially when we're playing in Pro-Am, since people tend to run a lot of pick and roll and pick and pop. And so you definitely need perimeter defense. So I'm going to remake the one with perimeter. Have the passing high enough to get break starter on silver and dimer and all that on silver. But that center that has all the gold pass badges is pretty fucking nice. I just can't play with them that much. But I was shooting like 62% from 3 with my center. And then with my 2 guard, that's a lock, I shoot like 69%, I think, something like that. I like to make sure I can shoot. Very much so. Alright, can't take that divergence, so we wait again. Amelia, this might turn into a talking session for real, and I wasn't even trying to do that. I think I only set out of one trade though. Well, one that would have won and one that would have lost, but I kind of had a feeling about the other one, so I just had a feeling I needed to look at it a certain way. I think what it needs to be is if we rotate over a level, the PLC needs to be the same direction. It can't be any opposite. My entry bar can't have the opposite because we can't really trap if we're rotating over a level because we're using the level as support. That's my thought process, at least. Did I just miss that trade? 61. I did. Girl. Whoops. I definitely missed that trade. I don't know if I would have gotten filled. I can look and see, but it was this trade right here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can. Let's see if I would have gotten filled. I would not have. Doesn't matter. So this trade right here would have been a no fill. That's one of the trades where it's so simple now. I have to actually look to see what it is. There's only like one pattern that I can't trade no matter what, and then there's like one thing where the previous bar can't do, and besides that, everything else I could take. Let's see if we establish the trend here. Not that you got a blicky. I haven't bought 2K in so long. I'm thinking about getting Madden because my PS5 ain't been played in over a year. That's because you've been focused. This past 2K was my first one since 21. I have been stopped playing it. I'll be making a women's player and not playing for a week before. You don't play online? You don't play like in the rec or the park or anything? I used to be a park kid. Now the park is like super boring to me. I just prefer the rec or Pro-Am. Thought y'all was talking about 2K. Nope. Not right now, Janelle. Not at the moment. Alright, we're at the extended support level. No sales here. Just wait until the first update before I buy. Man, it'd be so trash when it first dropped. A lot of these games, you be like, and this is what gets me. You are the same manufacturer. How hard is it for you to make sure that you don't have to do some crazy updates and things are glitching and stuff like that? Like, I get it. You do a lot of testing beforehand, and there's a lot of things that can go on in tech. Like, things can work until you put a whole bunch of people on a server. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, how long have you been making this game? Are we for real? Why is this even still a thing? That's how I'll be feeling sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. To get my pillow for my back. But yeah, certain stuff I'm just like, it don't take all of this at all. It doesn't. And it used to really, really make me mad on Call of Duty when Call of Duty had, you know, the two different manufacturers where, you know, you got one that's doing one that's doing Black Ops and the other that's doing Modern Warfare. Excuse me. I would be so irritated. Like, you had 2 years to put this game together. I'm so confused. Because, you know, they used to alternate every other year. You had 2 years to get this done. What the hell? I just don't be understanding. At all. At all. I hope we're not trading at extended levels tomorrow. doing this for the last 2 days, and it's so weird because we don't typically trade at the extended levels. The market does not extend like that on a normal basis, at least. I kind of understood it doing it yesterday since the previous day was a holiday, but today I don't understand. I don't. I do not. I need to also catch up on my trade journal, which I probably honestly won't do until this weekend. And it's really only because I didn't know like what I was going to have to change and what I wasn't going to change with switching to the Delta version of this. So really I don't need to change anything as far as how my TradeZella is set up. The only thing, I might have to add a couple of stuff in there for certain setups, like, you know, things that certain patterns that I wouldn't trade before that I can trade now because I'm trading Delta. I think that's really it. And then I need to actually add, when I'm recording the trades in TradeZella, I need to add the Delta as part of it, like making sure that I notate whether the Delta was more than the previous reversal bars Delta or less, because there are certain situations where it could be less and it's fine. So I think that's probably all I really need to do. But I'll catch up on that later. My main priority is getting the last couple of setups done. That's all I care about at the moment. All right, hopefully we can push through this stone and make some shape. Oh, I can't. I might have to go to the store. I forgot to order this stuff for my hair. Ugh, wait, let me see. I could have gotten it from Walmart when I went grocery shopping, whatever day that was, but I forgot. Now I gotta see. Oh, it can be delivered today. That's how much I don't want to leave the house, y'all. No, it'll be delivered tomorrow, and then it's putting me back 2 days from washing my hair. I don't feel like it. I'll just have to go to the store at some point. Oh, it's a pretty nice push. I just didn't want to take it because we were so close to there where I would have to break even. But it was exactly what I was looking for. 38's more than 34. But I would have had to break even there. Where is it? Oh. And I would have gotten filled too. And the crazy thing is, I would have set the break even, but it wouldn't have actually broken even. But anytime I'm close to a break even level, I just don't even want to be bothered. But you could see I would have gotten filled. The session high is here and it just blasted right through there. Can't take sales here. These zones be so accurate. This zone was drawn like back here somewhere. I think like right here is where it was drawn. The market doesn't want me to be great. Well, I can't say that. Yeah, I was great before 9 o'clock. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner today. Yesterday or last night was my last bit of barbecue lamb chops that was left. I bought some trout. I bought mahi mahi. What else did I buy? I feel like I bought something else too. I might cook the trout because the trout is fresh and the mahi mahi is frozen. So I might as well. I think I'm gonna cut the trout up because I got a really nice size. I think I'm gonna cut it up, probably cook half of it today and freeze the rest for later. I'm trying to get back into eating more fish. Poultry is fine. Turkey doesn't really affect me, but I don't know. Beef, I just feel like my body just doesn't digest it well like it used to. Oh yeah, I wanted to see. Seeing Alpine with his standing desk made me remember that mine does the same thing, but I think that I stopped using it because for whatever reason one of the legs is not coming up. But let me see. Yeah. It's still fucked up. I gotta hit the company up because that actually would help my back a lot. Not sitting down. It's basically, my freaking spine is just being crushed every day sitting here so long. That was the whole purpose of me buying the desk. And this is one of the few that actually can get pretty high. With me being 5'10", I gotta make sure if I'm gonna use a standing desk, it actually goes high enough. But yeah, for whatever reason, one of the sides just doesn't come up anymore. So I need to hit them up and see. I also feel like the motor isn't as... Oh yeah, there's some kind of error with it. Hold on. I feel like the motor isn't as strong either, which is probably part of it. They'll probably have to send me a new motor. Who knows? We'll see. You just got a PA to payout threshold. Hey, congratulations. All 50Ks. You over seafood already? Seafood is like one of the few things I don't ever really get tired of, which is weird because, well, maybe not, because I don't really get tired of certain foods anyway. I mean, I've been eating the same breakfast for a very long time. A very, very long time. I mean, I've switched it up a little bit, like when I told y'all I was, doing the vegan egg with toast, and at one point I was eating bacon with it, that kind of thing. But aside from that, I eat the same thing every day. It's the only way to make my life easy. I did end up buying some different fruit from Sam's though. So normally in my smoothie, I use it's like an antioxidant frozen fruit mix from Walmart that has, I think, pomegranate, blueberries, strawberries, maybe raspberries, I don't know. But I bought a different kind from Sam's, and normally I put like a cup of the other one. So yesterday what I did was I did a half a cup of each one because the other one has, I think, dragon fruit, pineapple, and something else like a little more tropical. Because I don't really like the taste of berry. Like if something is all berries, I don't really like the taste of it. I don't know why. Berries are just bitter to me. So I did that, and then I put my zero sugar Greek yogurt in there with it, the strawberry kind. It was so good. And normally I do not like putting yogurt in a freaking smoothie, but it was good yesterday. So I might make it again the same way today. I don't know. We'll see. Like I'm one of those people, if I could just drink my food, it would be so much better. I get tired of chewing. It's that lazy. But I do know that your body digests it different when you eat it versus when you just put it in a smoothie. So that's why, even though I have a smoothie every morning for breakfast, I still do have fruit on my plate. I basically just eat all fruit in the morning for breakfast and have a smoothie and a piece of toast. Because my body is like super carb dominant. So I really be needing it. Now, I try to stay away from like carbs coming from pastas and stuff like that, but I will definitely get my carbs from fruit. It's probably why I be so tired when I wake up in the morning, because I don't really consume carbs for dinner. And as soon as I just get a little hit of a piece of fruit while I'm making my plate for breakfast, it's like I get a jolt of energy. I feel so much better. Alpine has a nice set of very expensive yeah. What's the brand name? You have to go to I think it's the Walmart brand, honestly. Hold on. Pretty sure it's just a Walmart brand. Antioxidant frozen. Oh shit. Yep, it is. It's this one right here. Get out my way, bro. Now, why would it do that? Why? Yeah, it's this one. Oh yeah, there's cherries in there too. So I blended for a while, because especially with the I think the pomegranate, like the way that it seeds a little bit, it's a little weird, but I just grind it pretty good. So I put that, I put chia seeds, protein powder, and like a tablespoon, a little less than a tablespoon of peanut butter. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Then, like I said yesterday, I added a little yogurt, but that's it. That's it. That's all. The one I got from Sam's, I'm pretty sure they actually sell at Walmart as well. I feel like I've seen it at Walmart. It's like a... Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't see it on Walmart's website because I'm probably typing the wrong thing in. Oh, maybe I could just type this. Pitaya Foods. Or maybe they don't have the blend at Walmart. Interesting. I actually don't think they sell. They have the brand at Walmart, but they don't have the blend. So it's from Pitaya Foods. It's the brand that looks like this. But at Walmart, they just sell them all separately like this. At Sam's, they had like a big bag that had different ones in there. Shit. Stop going to the support levels. Golly. Please don't do this to me tomorrow, market. Please. The new highs and lows are driving me insane. I can't take pullbacks going back towards it. Yesterday I did, like, while I was journaling, I was recording a lot of, you know, the regular pullbacks going back towards the session high, because I thought that I would be able to find a pattern possibly. There's no pattern. You can't trade it, okay? You just can't. You just can't. So I tried though, because I hate to not be able to trade it, but if I can't find a consistent pattern, well, then it's just gambling at that point. So yep. I do know a rule that I do have to pull over is, like, if you see how this bar right here reacted off of the buy rotation level, that's what made this trade invalid, because there was more volume in this last swing down than there was this one, obviously. And so whenever we push back towards a level like that, we have to do so with less volume, because if it creates more volume pushing off of that level, that means that the sellers have taken over, basically, which is fine in this kind of divergence, but not when you're trying to push back towards that same level that you pushed off of. And it really only happens with those rotation levels for the most part. It could be a VWAP, anything like that, it doesn't really matter, but with the rotation levels, it does. It absolutely does. Delete the old levels. Picking some up. You're welcome. You always have to add spinach to your smoothies. You know what? It's funny that you say that, because I was thinking that I probably need to start doing that again. I don't like kale in my smoothies. I don't know what it is about kale, but I am not a fan. I am not. I think the only reason why I stopped putting spinach or any kind of greens in my smoothies was because I eat a salad almost every day. And I usually have a green vegetable. So I'll have a salad plus some kind of green vegetable for dinner pretty much every day. So I think that's probably why I stopped putting spinach in my smoothies. I don't know. More than likely, that's probably the reason. Spinach and peanut butter. Now that I'm lifting, it's maybe like 50 grams of protein when I put everything in it. I counted my protein for breakfast. I don't remember what it is at this point, but I do know that I have a lot of protein in my breakfast. Mainly because of what I put in the smoothie, and also the 000 yogurt that I eat has, I think, 15 grams of protein by itself. So I do know that next time I go to the store, I am going to probably buy the PB2, you know, the powdered peanut butter. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. We'll see though. But I'm not someone who really, like, probably because I just do a tablespoon of peanut butter. I don't really eat foods with a whole lot of fats in it, besides obviously whatever meat that I eat for dinner. But I don't really consume a lot of artificial sugars. I don't really consume carbs outside of fruit. And then I don't really consume, like, a lot of fats either. And that's just really from being conscious about my donor. He was diagnosed with widow's heart some years back. And for those of you guys who don't know, widow's heart, they call it that because the blockages that you have in your heart, if you don't see a doctor at the right time, you will die, and your spouse will be a widow. So they call it a widow's heart, or widowmaker is what they call it. So he had that, and they always tell you to stay away from high fats, high cholesterol, and stuff like that. However, there's a doctor, I think it's Dr. Berg. There's a couple of doctors that I like watching on YouTube. One of them's Dr. Berg, the other one's Dr. Mike, and I forget the third one. But there was a video that I was watching about cholesterol and how what we're taught about LDL and HDL is not the truth, and how really the biggest problem with cholesterol is when your arteries are already like taking a hit from plaque, basically. And so he was just talking about how, when people have high cholesterol, they tell you to go on a low cholesterol diet, but the way that your body works, if you're not consuming enough, it's just going to create more on its own. And that's where the problem starts to happen. So, yeah. Kale is bitter. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. I can't do the peanut butter. It's a good amount of protein. You don't like peanut butter? You know what? My niece, let me tell you how weird my niece is. My niece loves to eat peanut butter just like off of a spoon. However, she does not like peanut butter in her smoothie. Now, I used to be opposite. I hated peanut butter. Like when I was a kid, I grew up eating jelly sandwiches. I'm not kidding. Jelly only. Do not put peanut butter anywhere near my jelly, please. But eventually I started liking peanut butter in my smoothies, but I still would not eat peanut butter. Now, I actually like peanut butter. I do. Not that crunchy shit though. Keep the crunchy to yourself. Has to be smooth. And I usually, I've been using the Sam's brand for a while now because it doesn't have like a whole bunch of artificial sugars, and it's not very high in salt either compared to other brands. So I've been really enjoying it very much so. All right. Can we finally get something? Let's see. 38. Oh, that's a bad trade. Oh, wait. See, it changed on me at the last second again. I ain't trading no more. Fuck this. All right. So remember earlier I was telling you, like, if we trap, I need the delta to be less than the previous delta. Well, it was until the fucking bar closed. And then all of a sudden the delta is way higher. And I get trapped like that. Guess I was part of the trapping, huh? No, I am still gonna trade, actually. I lied. I lied. Yeah. Now, before I just noticed that, I wouldn't have. I literally just noticed that earlier today. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that, but let me write delta number changed at last second. Valid trade. That's the only problem with scalping sometimes. The only problem. But that kind of stuff irritates me. Like, I waited all this time to take a trade just for it to like screw me right when the bar closed. What is this? A matter of fact, with that particular setup, I wouldn't be mad if I just used the sell click option from now on. Like, If I know that it's a trap, I might have to wait for the bar to close just to confirm it. Because I actually was looking over there. I did not see that thing change. I didn't. But my eyes is also just not moving fast enough, I'm sure. But that's annoying. Very annoying. And we only got 30 minutes left. As long as we can end green. Maybe I should stop trading the other accounts and only trade the account that renews to my... No, I'm not doing that. I lied. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm talking out of my ass. Almond butter is okay. Where's the POC? Wait, why are you waking Applejacks up? Does she got to stew in anger, or you just want her to wake up? Not where's the POC? I'm weak. Why are you crazy? No, that was actually where I wanted it to be. Oh my gosh. That was probably the only right part about the trade. It was just the other part that was fucked up. It was literally, so it was 48 versus 38. And like I said, I just noticed today that when it's a trap, so we were trying to trap the buyers. This needed to be less than 38, which it was initially, but it just kept going up, I guess, after I took my eyes off of it. No, 7. Oh, that's the wrong. It keeps changing back and forth. No. God damn it. Like, when I tell y'all this shit just moves too fast, I missed it. I clicked the button, but we were already into the swing. So I took it off before it would accidentally trigger me. It was flipping back and forth. You know what? One day I'm going to put the delta over here so y'all can see how fast this shit flips. So you can see why I miss trades sometimes. Damn it. Like, that was, when I tell y'all exactly what I was looking for, it was literally exactly what I was looking for. Like, bro. What the fuck? Dirty bastard. And I know I would have gotten filled too. Bastard. Perfect trade. Perfect drop. The problem was I was looking for the trap, which was fine. However, the trap was wrong at first. Like, all right, I was looking for this trap, but the number was a positive number literally right until the bar closed. It's just so dumb. It just moves so freaking fast. And the thing is, it's moving like that, I'm quite sure, because like every trade that I take besides counter trend divergence is happening at some kind of level. Every single one. So that trade is the divergence that I take like when my middle trend attempts to change. So it was a downtrend this whole time. It changed to an uptrend and we wicked off of the change level and pushed down. How many ticks is that? Like 100 and something, I think. Let me see. We pushed down 110 ticks from the close of that bar up there. Like, what the hell? Look, that is a nice entry right there. But it just happens so fast sometimes. Let me say his girl bought him 2K. Must be nice. Cause that's what you supposed to do. You supposed to do that. Instead of being one of them bitter bitches who mad cause your man is playing a game. Girl, buy that man 2K and stop playing. I would buy it for mine. But I'm not spending money frivolously right now. If I had some payouts or something, sure. But not at the moment. That was a great fucking trade. My eyes just have to be trained. They have to be trained. I haven't gotten the 1 bar pullbacks together yet, so if this becomes a 1 bar pullback, I'm not taking it. We don't take the first swing right after a 1 bar pullback. Wait, what? All right. All right, this is the 3.5 level. I gotta call my sister, see when she gonna come get her peach cobbler, cause she wait too long, baby. Ain't no peach cobbler gonna be left. I'm gonna have to eat hers. All right, let's see. Start. My stomach has been flipping since last night, really since yesterday, and I don't really understand. I doubt. Probably the baked beans. Best friend out of luck, then he already got it. And then here he goes say this morning. Well, you could already had it downloaded, but you wanted to be loyal to your sister. So me and my sister game share. We've been game sharing for a very long time. And so when he was first talking about getting it, I was like, no. And he was like, I'm not saying buy 2 copies. I said, oh, you mean the game share? He was like, yeah. I said, You know, I game share with my sister. He was like, oh, well, shit, fuck it then. I just game share with my cousin. I said, all right. So I'm talking to my sister, right? And I'm telling her the story of how it went. Before I could even finish, she said, you could tell him he can go ahead and nip that bullshit in the bud. I wish I would log into my Xbox and not see your face, your icon right next to mine. He might as well throw that shit away. It's not ever happened. I said, well, what if we're like living together? Then what? She said, I don't give a damn. I said, so you think that two people in the same household should be buying the same game twice over every time? I said, we don't even play the same games that much. She was like, 2K. I said, oh my God. Yeah, sure, 2K, but that's about it. And I know she's not going to buy it this year, and I bought it last year. So what is we game sharing for? I'm so confuzzled. I'm so confuzzled. Y'all, she went on a rant for like 5 minutes straight. I wish I would log in and see that the games is gone, and I wish I would. I'm like, whoa. So then, come to find out, her and her boyfriend, I guess at one point when they first moved in together a couple of years ago, her boyfriend had an Xbox at the time, and he asked her about game sharing, and she was like, no, I game share with my sister. And that was that. So he was like, I wish she would let you game share with your man. She said, because he said she shut that down with me real quick. I said, for real? I was like, damn, well, I guess that means that I won't ever game share with him. I don't know. We'll see. I was looking for that sale, but it didn't even set up properly at all. At all. Can't take the divergence there either, so I'll just have to wait for the next pullback. We got 15 minutes left. What is that? 97? Okay. You love my sister now? Because baby, let me tell y'all, her face, she was going in. Okay, I feel like I recorded it. Like, she was not playing at all. Did I record it? I might have deleted it because there was no audio with it. She was so unbothered. She was like, don't care. I don't know, where is it? Like, you could just see. This was her face. She just did not care. You see the head nod, like, and your point? She did not care at the fuck all. We keep putting a double top in the middle of the divergences, which I don't trade at the moment. I haven't really figured out if I want to trade it. I think that I do, as long as the volume of the swings is a certain way, which this one did set up properly. That one there. I just have to all the way figure out how I want to do that, which I don't have it at the moment. Didn't know, so. My mom has strong genes. She actually looks like my dad, my donor. 2160 hit. Ooh, nice. Let's get it. Congratulations. Should I request another payout? I'm gonna still trade it, but should I? Yeah, why not? Absolutely. Why wouldn't you request another payout? Congrats, Janelle. So I look like both of my parents, I think. Well, one of my parents and one of my donors. I only have one parent. But I do primarily look like my mom. Hold on, let me see if I can find this one picture. I have to scroll for a while since, you know, we don't see him. We don't see him anymore. Good morning, Nacho. Let me see. Here's the crazy part. There's a picture. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but there's a picture of me at 6 months and my donor at 6 months. And we legit look like the same person. Like, we had the same hairstyle and everything. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let's see. That was so many years ago. Let's see if I can find it. We're trading at my major level right now, and it's also an extended support level right under it. So I'm just sitting waiting. Where's the picture I was thinking of? I have to keep scrolling. It's been so many years since he was anywhere on my Facebook. I'm looking for this one particular picture. There's a picture of us out at dinner. And when I tell y'all, my sister and her dad look exactly the same. But yeah, so there's a picture of me and him at 6 months where we look exactly alike. However, she looked exactly like him as a newborn. It's so weird. And we don't look alike at all. Oh, okay. So here's the picture of us two. Tell me we don't look like the same child. Oh, wait. Hold on. Actually, I'll make this easier on myself. I'll just pull it up on my damn computer. Duh, idiot. Let me see how far back it was. July of 2016. Okay. Sorry, I just saw something. This girl, her brother was released from jail after 6 years, and he's missing on day one because they released him with no transportation. All right. Let me get to scrolling. July 2016. Oh shit, I got 4 more years to scroll. Hold on. What was the picture right before it? Damn, I'm still 2 years out. All right. I'm so mad at that last fucking trade. Damn. Oh, I got the scroll. If you ever wanted to see just how tall I am, these are the wax figures from the James Bond movies. And I'm basically their height. If you ever wanted to know. Just so you know I'm not lying. Alright. Here is us. Tell me we weren't the same kid. Is that not insane? Literally the same exact face, same hairstyle, Same eyebrows, eyes, mouth, nose, everything is the exact same. Almost 30 years later. Just copy and paste, basically. And then I'm trying to see if I can find the one picture that I was talking about where we were at dinner and it shows how much my sister looks like him and I look like my mom. The market is still just not doing what I would like. And some of the setups that I've been seeing is part of the setups that I haven't solidified yet. I didn't go back through them just yet. This is probably one of the only pictures I've ever felt like me and my sister halfway look alike. But aside from that, we don't look alike at all. I just cannot find this picture that I'm looking for. This is back when I was innocent, right before I started cussing. This is right before I developed a potty mouth. And when I say right before, I mean right before. Oh, here's the picture I was looking for. Right here. Damn, that took forever. To me, she looks more like him and I look more like my mom. Like they have the same nose and everything. I have my mom's nose. She definitely does not have my mom's nose. She has his nose. But yeah, there's the idioto. Carbon copy, exactly. Yeah. But like I said, they have a picture of them two where they both were newborns and they look the exact same. But somehow, some way, me and him looked alike at 6 months, and now as adults, they just look alike. But there are certain pictures where I look like him, but I don't feel like there's any pictures where she looks like my mom though. Dang, that picture was from 10 years ago when I actually halfway liked him. Yeah, me and my mom look alike. That's my girl. That's my girl. All right, I guess the market just is not gonna give me anything else. This is me and my granny when I took her on a cruise to Mexico. And it was like right before the 1 year anniversary of my grandpa's passing, so it was like perfect timing. She found her a couple of friends while we were on the cruise and it just kept her mind off of it. That picture is 11 years ago. No, not 11. 9 years ago. Took her 9 years ago. Time legit just flies. What the dude was locked up for. I see it now. Hey, Dad. Girl, that ain't my daddy. That's her daddy. She don't even claim him. We have no claims. I don't know what he was locked up for, but he looks like he probably has a psych issue though. And if he does have a psych issue, that's even more of a reason why you should not have released him with no transportation. But yeah, he looks like it's psych related more than likely. Here's another picture of me and my mommy. That's carbon copy. And it's me as a little kid. Y'all know who behind the heart. I should have put something else because there should not be a heart there. But the heart was for me and her. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my little twin. She think that she look like me. All right, can we do something? Oh no, it's only 3 minutes left. That's a dub. Technically, this was a setup. However, I wasn't looking. I really didn't expect anything to even pop up anymore. But that technically was a setup for sure. Because the only... Yeah, that was a trap of the sellers. So really the what the previous delta did doesn't matter in that case. I just wanted to trap the sellers and it was a great trap, as you can see. If I was looking, I definitely would have taken it too. Now, if I would have gotten filled, it's a whole nother story, because there was literally just one ticket drawdown. But there was almost a full second between the bar closing and the next bar painting, so I probably would have actually gotten filled. All right, I'm gonna go through the stats with you guys because I want to start journaling and get this stuff done. Missed a few trades today, but nothing too crazy. At least we still ended up green. Now, I'm not gonna go fill this account. I'm missing like $400 in drawdown, but at the pace that I'm going and where I think the strategy is going to head, especially after I finish getting the rest of the setups together, I'm not too worried about it. So we're just gonna take the balance and carry it forward. I'm close enough to 2,500 for me to be comfortable doing it. Like I said, the account started off in drawdown basically anyway, so it's not like it's far off from 47.5 to begin with, you know, the actual drawdown point or threshold point. So this is where we're at. I took 3 trades. I won 2, lost the last one. The second trade was a double entry on accident, and then the last trade actually wasn't even valid. That's the one where the delta changed at the last second. So not too bad of a day. We are pushing. My only and I don't even want to say concern, but my only goal is to basically make sure all of these are at full drawdown by the end of the week. That's all I care about. And I just want to really make some pretty good progress, especially on this account that I just started today. The one that started 2 weeks ago, I don't really care about, but I just want to get to the point where I am trading NPAs by the end of the month. Okay, so we need to get to this 3K and keep it moving. And yeah, that's really it. I don't know. You two look so good. Thank you. You miss your granny? I miss my other granny. I'm not gonna lie. She passed away 24 years ago, and I still miss her to this day. And I would joke all the time and tell my donor, like, if your mom was still alive, you wouldn't be this crappy of a, well, it wasn't a joke. You wouldn't be this crappy of a person. Because I genuinely believe that. Now, his dad was a wuss, but his mother would have gotten on him about a lot of dumb shit that he did. Just as a person, you know? I would tell him all the time, like, at this point, I feel like I need to be your parent because you need some fucking guidance because you don't know what you're doing in life. I'm crazy. But yeah, it wasn't a bad day at all. I'm just, like I said, I'm going to journal. I think I have 4 setups left to go through. I'm going to try to at least get through 2 of them, maybe not all 4 because I need to do, but I will definitely be done with everything by the end of the week, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, but other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.